Hi guys, welcome to studyloverram YouTube channel. This is your friend Ram, and today we are going to do another yet amazing topic. We are going to discuss about the very basic topic for the UPSC, and the topic that we are going to discuss today is the resource list and the must read topics and the must read books to crack the UPSC exam. Okay, now for sure this video will provide you a very good knowledge to start your preparation of UPSC because it is a very basic topic if you are a UPSC starter. Okay, this is going to be very useful for you. What we have done till now, we will discuss about what we have done till now and what we are going to do in the next sessions, and then we will move on. Till now we have done many things, like we have discussed most important articles for UPSC, the complete exam pattern and the notes making strategy for UPSC. You can watch these on our channel, the link is in the description. Okay, what's next? We are planning many things for you so that your preparation for the UPSC becomes ultra powerful. Okay, ultra powerful. We will be starting to teach the concepts of the class 6 to class 12 of social, all topics, history, geography, civics and economics. We will be also covering the monthly magazines and many more things. And let's begin the today's session, starting with positivity. As it is, as usual we do, winning always doesn't mean coming first. Okay, this is a very important and the factual thing. See, if you come first, it does not mean that you have won, you are winning. Okay, this is always, okay, not sometimes, always. Winning always does not mean coming first. Sometimes it means, but not always. Okay, then what does the winning means? Winning means even you lose if you learn something. See, learning is a winning. Learnings is equals to winnings. Okay, moving on. Now, why to discuss about the resource list and the must read books and the must read topics for the UPSC? See, we need to discuss about the resource list and the must read topics and books because it will give you a clear cut idea to prepare. Okay, firstly we need to be ready to gather information about our goal. So it should be the first step towards the success. If you want to become successful, you need to gather all the information. I advise you that firstly don't start the preparation for the UPSC. Firstly, you gather all the information, all the necessary information, like the exam pattern, notes making strategy, answer writing strategy, and the resource list. You need to gather everything, and then you need to start your preparation to make it ultra easy. Okay, now we'll discuss about it by keeping everything in mind, and we will also see for particular exam we'll see like Gs1, Gs2, like, so we'll see particular exam in a particular topic. So Gs1 history, Gs1 geography, like, so we'll discuss. And moving on, firstly we'll discuss about the complete about the GS paper 1, then we will discuss about the others. Okay, first let me say you something. See, we are now discussing about the mains only. We will see prelims afterwards in this video. Firstly we will discuss about the mains. Okay, then you will get it out that the GS paper also be in the prelim. So I am clarifying you that this is the paper 2 of the mains which contains the GS paper. Okay, Gs1. See, I will say you mains first paper. Total we have 7 papers in the mains. The first paper is the essays, which contains the 2 essays of 125 marks each, and that is the 250 marks there. And paper 2 of the mains is GS paper 1. Okay, GS1. And the paper 3 of the mains is GS paper 2. Okay, GS2. And the paper 4 of the mains is GS3, GS paper 3. Okay, and the paper 5 is general studies paper 4. So like, so we have the 4 general studies paper in our mains. Okay, we have 4 general studies paper in our main, and the other 2 are the optional subject, as I have said you in the exam pattern video. If you have did not watch it, and if you are getting any doubts in this video, you can watch that video, because you can simply say that this video is the part 2 of this that video. Okay, because it is all, those all are related to each other, because in those we have discussed how we will, and this we will are discussing how we will write exam, what we need to do. Okay, moving on, firstly we will discuss about the GS paper 1. As I have said you, in that GS paper 1 also we will particularly discuss about the history. Okay, firstly we will discuss NCERTs from class 6 to class 12. See, and here the again another question arises. See, NCERTs, which NCERTs do we need to prefer, old one or the new one? You can prefer any one of them, no problem. Both are equally good, and there is not a major change in both. Okay, there are some minor changes, you can say that. I don't say that there are no changes, but there are some minor changes, but there are not a huge changes which will affect your study. You can choose any one of them, no problem. You can choose old NCERTs or new NCERTs, that doesn't matter at all. Okay, and freedom struggle. See, it is a brief history of modern India by Spectrum. It is a very important book again here. If we discuss about the history GS paper 1, you need to learn about the spectrum. Okay, it is a very important. You can make this star mark because it is a very important. And third one, post independence of India. This topic also, and the world history. These four. See, for the GS paper 1 history, NCERTs from class 6 to 12, new or old, no problem. Freedom struggle, a brief history of modern India by Spectrum, you need to read, and the post independence of India and the world history you need to read, and your GS1 history will be clear. Moving on, GS1 art and culture. Okay, for the GS1 there is art and culture also, and here the first you need to read NCERT of class 11, Introduction to Indian Art. See, it is a book name, Introduction to Indian Art, NCERT class 11. Here you need to take old, new, no problem. Again, you can take any one of the NCERT, no problem. Both are equally good. As I said that new and the old does not have any major changes. They have only some minor changes, and it will not affect your study if you take old or new, no problem. Both are equally good. And Indian art and culture. This is another book you need to read, Indian art and culture. This is the topic and this is the book. NCERT class 11, that is ancient India, NCERT class 11 medieval India. Okay, these are the both modern we have covered in the before one, and in this we will see NCERT class 11 ancient India, NCERT class 11 medieval India. Okay, here also again you can choose any one of the NCERT, new old, no problem. So moving on, Gs1 Geography. Now we will discuss about the Gs1 Geography. Firstly, we need to do NCERTs from class 6 to 10th and also 11 and 12. See, we need to do all the NCERTs of geography from class 6 to class 12 because this will give a very basic knowledge to you if you are a beginner in this. Okay, this will going to be help you a lot because the NCERTs are basic to all the other books. Okay, I don't say that these are the only books and these are the only books which will help you, but these are also the books which will help you a lot. Okay, before you read any big book like advanced book, you need to clear these books. Okay, because this will provide the basic knowledge to clear that one. And you need to also read physical and human geography, and you need to use atlas while studying. Okay, if you what happens if you use atlas while studying? See, if you use atlas while studying, it will help you because you need to, if you get some place name, you need to firstly check it in the atlas so that it will be clear to you map, in the view of map. If you think that okay, if we are discussing 10th class chapter 2 of history, that is nationalism in India, there we get many map pointing like Chauri Chaura movement, like, so they ask many, so you need to be able to locate. They may also ask locate the place where the Gandhiji was born. The place is Porbandar in the Gujarat. You need to locate like so. So it will be easy for you if you do the map pointing and use the atlas while you study. Moving on, all the GS paper 1 remaining topics. See, Indian society and diversity of India. This is the topic. Women, population, urbanization, poverty and development issues. So this is also another topic. These are all the topics in the second point, we can say. Effects of globalization on Indian society. This is, you can say this as a articles you need to read this. Social empowerment, communalism, religionism and secularism. See, these are the basic topics. If you check those again, Indian society and diversity of India, women population, urbanization, poverty and development issues, effects of globalization on Indian society, social empowerment, communalism, religionism and secularism. You need to be clear in all those topics. And moving on, now we will discuss about the completely about the GS paper 2. Moving on, in the GS paper 2, first topic is constitution and polity. Okay, and here again you need to do all the NCERTs from class 6 to 12, and in this also you can take any NCERTs, whether it may be old, whether it may be new, both are equally same. There is no change at all. Okay, and the most important book, if you see according to the view of the polity, that is the Indian Polity by M. Lakshmikant. It is, you can consider it as an advanced book because it helps you a lot to cover up. Okay, if you are doing for this year, you need to, whenever you do that, or whenever you are preparing for the exam, you need to choose the latest volume of the Indian polity. Latest volume of the Indian polity. Moving on, again here you need to do current affairs, that is newspapers, monthly magazine. By watching news on TV or mobile, you need to do, and you need to be clear about the current affairs, what are going on, what are the schemes going on, what are the changes, what are the amendments in our constitution. You need to cover all of them. Okay, and the fourth point is second ARC sixth report, which discusses about the local governance. You need to be clear about the second ARC sixth report. Okay, you need to be clear about the second ARC sixth report. Moving on, GS2 governance. We will discuss about the GS2 governance. Okay, and the first point is some reports of second ARC. Again, you need, as we have said that, and here we have said that second ARC sixth report, that is discuss about the local governance. Now, for if you see for the GS2 governance, we need to read some other second ARC reports like first report, fourth report, ninth report, 10th report, 11th report, and the 12th report. See, again I am repeating the reports, and we need to read some reports of second ARC like first report, fourth report, ninth report, 10th report, 11th and the 12th reports. You need to be clear which discusses about the governance. Okay, while you are preparing for GS paper 2 governance, you need to clear all these. Okay, and if you see the second point, current affairs, again you need to read editorials on the paper, and you will get a very clear idea of what is going on the government. It will give you a very clear idea. It will be very important and very useful for you. You can also use monthly magazines to for your better preparation. Moving on, GS2 Social Justice. These, see, all this topic I have covered in the previous video. I am discussing those topics which I have said that those are useful for the exam, as I have discussed you in the exam pattern video, and I have said all the important topics for those. See, again I am discussing the resource list for those topics only. I am clearly discussing all those. See, if we see about the social justice, first one, government policies and interventions. Okay, you need to read about this welfare schemes and the body constituted for vulnerable sections. Okay, you would have heard this, and the social sector service relating to health, education, and human resources. You need to be clear about these all, and issues relating to poverty and hunger. And moving on, GS2 international relations. Okay, this is also very important topic. It will also help you in the scoring for the mains exam, that is GS third paper of the mains. Okay, in this, firstly, current affairs, that is editorial newspaper. You need to read everyday newspaper for the analysis of the international relationships, because it is a very important topic, as we see in the point of view of the main paper 3. Okay, which is of general studies paper 2 in the mains. Okay, and here you need to also get some information from Ministry of External Affairs website. It should be the official website of the Indian government, that is Ministry of External Affairs website. Okay, moving on, you can also get the current affairs in the monthly magazines. You can read from that. Now we will discuss about the general studies paper 3. We will completely discuss about the general studies paper 3, and see, if we see our the general studies paper 3, which is the paper 4 of the mains. See, general studies paper 3 is the paper 4 of the mains. And if we see particularly in the general studies paper 3, we will discuss about the economy first. See, economy first in the general studies we will discuss. And see, NCRTs from class 9 to class 12. See, if you see here, till now I have said all the topics, as we have done history, civics, geography. I have said you NCRTs from class 6 to class 12. Now I am saying from class 9 to class 12. What is the reason? See, we don't have any economy textbook from class for class 6, 7 and 8. We don't have any economy textbook. We only have economy textbook for 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. So you need to clear these all. Okay, and the second one is Indian economy. It is also a huge topic, because you need to prepare, and this is also very scoring topic, that is economy. As we are living in India, we need to be very clear about the Indian economy. See, current affairs editorials you need to read for every topic, every topic. If you read newspaper and you get information relating to any topic for your preparation, you need to note in that book, so it will be easy for your preparation. and the budget and economic surveys. You can read the summary, and these budget and economic survey should be of that particular year while you are writing the exam, because it may help you to write the answers. Okay, now we are discussing about the Gs3 environment. See, environment is also a huge topic and a very important topic if you see in the view of general studies third paper. Okay, NCERT is from NCERT's class 12th biology. NCERT of class 12 biology, and in that particularly if we speak, you need to only be clear about the last 4 chapters only, no other chapters. Okay, and those chapters are 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. These 4 chapters, if you are clear, it means your environment is half done. Not half, but 75% your environment is done here. Your topic 75% is covered. And if you see of the other, that is a current affairs. You need for every topic, as I have said, that for every topic you need to cover the current affairs. If you get any point relating to that topic of in current affairs, you need to read it, because it will be going to help you a lot. Moving on, general studies paper 3, internal security. Okay, this also becomes a very topic if you see in the point of view of the general studies paper 3, international security by Ashok and Vipul. Okay, you need to do this, and we need to do current affairs for sure, for everything, for every topic and everything. You need to do the current affairs, because you get a very huge information from the newspapers. Okay, moving on, and the last one if you see in the view of the general studies paper 3, that is disaster management. Okay, disaster management is also very important, and here you need to do second ARC third report, which explains about the crisis management. Okay, second ARC third report. Till now we have discussed second ARC 6th report, second ARC first, 4th, 9th, 11th, 12th, like so we have discussed. But in this we are discussing about second ARC third report, which discusses about the crisis management in India. Okay, next one, NDMA guidelines available online, and current affairs as usual, because nowadays we are getting information of the cyclones like Tokte. Yeah, so you need to be clear if you are writing exam for this year. You need to be knowing all those, and from where they are coming, why they are coming, who kept their names, what is the logic behind their names. You need to be very clear about that. Okay, if you are writing exam in this year. And the last topic but not least, GS paper 3 of the GS paper 3, last topic, science and technology. Again you need to do your current affairs material and the editorials, because nowadays there are many inventions going on in our country. If you see in the COVID way also, but other way also, there are many things going on, so you need to be very clear about that. So you need to learn about that. Okay, moving on, now we'll discuss about the general studies paper 4, which is the paper 5 of the mains exam. Okay, if you see, according to the mains exam, it is the paper 5. See, and the GS4 we have ethics, second ARC fourth report, which says ethics in governance. See, this we have learnt in the governance topic also, so it will be clear for you here. You just need to revise once while you write the mains. See, as I have said, as we have discussed for the governance, in that also we have discussed second ARC fourth report we have discussed, that is ethics in governance. So for this topic and that topics, one is common, so that will be done. And the second ARC 12th report also you need to do, and the 12th report also we have done in the governance topic. So your ethics is clear. You need not to read that much for the ethics, okay, because we have done in the governance topic, as we have read fourth report and the 12th report, and these both are the more than enough resources for the ethics. Okay, as we have done in the governance section. So if you are totally prepared for those in the governance, you just need to revise those topic, and you need to focus more. See if you are clear with the reading, and then you need to check all the old year question paper questions on this topic, that is ethics, and then you can move on for the preparation of the answer writing. Then you need to prepare for the answer writing. See, if you are it is not in the ethics only, but it is in the every topic. If your answer writing is, if your reading is clear, if you know the points what you need to write, then you need to completely focus on how to write, how to express, how to present thing. Because in the UPSC exam, and especially in the mains, our presentation matters, our handwriting matters, and the answer writing skills matter more than our grip on the topic. See, your grip does not matter in the mains exam. Your point and how the way you think matters in the UPSC exams, mainly in the mains. Then now we have seen, as I said, that we are discussing about the mains. Okay, till now we have discussed GS4. Okay, till we have discussed GS paper 4. And as I have said, that paper 1 is essay. You need to write the essays of 2 essays. You need to write 125 marks each and totally 250 marks, as I have said that. And now you will get a question that what is the source of those essays, from which topic we will be asked. See, if we say there is no source, we cannot expect any essay from any topic. They can come from any topic. You cannot even think that from this topic the essay may come. They may give the essay from the topic which you think it is not that useful for the UPSC, but even though they give such topics also. Okay, so we need to be prepared with all the topics whatever you read. Okay, you need to be that prepared that if you get question from that topic from anywhere, you get any question from the topic, you need to be ready to answer. You need to be ready to answer. So that is the way you need to prepare if you are preparing for the UPSC, if you are a serious candidate. Okay, you need to prepare in such a way that if I ask you, if you have learned one topic, and if I ask any question from that topic, you need to answer. See, reading 10 topics a day and forgetting is not at all good. If you read one topic but you are very clear about the topic, if I ask you any question about that, it will be more effective. See, wasting time without learning. Okay, if you see that first one, reading 10 topics but do not remember anything, in this you are wasting the whole day, right? And instead you are, if you are in the second case, see, that is reading one topic but being very clear, very clear to that, it will help you, right? You are not wasting the whole day as we have done in the case 1. So you need to be very clear about that. Prelims is also very important exam, so we need to also prepare for it. Now we will discuss few points for it. What is the strategy for the preparation of the prelims? As we have discussed for the main, then we will see what we need to do for the prelims. Okay, we are discussing for the mains. Then if we see that, if you can get a doubt that is the mains only the main exam for the UPSC, no, prelims is also very important exam. Okay, moving on, some key points we'll discuss. See, basic books remain the same for the prelims and the mains. See, as I said that in the GS paper 1 there are many topics: Indian polity, world history, Indian history, modern history, geography, economics, civics, like so all the topics are there. See, in the prelims I have said you that there are 2 exams, right? In the prelims there are 2 exams. First one is Gs1 and the second one is CSAT. Okay, civils aptitude test, that is we will discuss civil service aptitude test, that is CSAT means. In that we have reasoning, maths, coding, decoding, some other topics we have. And if we see about general studies paper 1, we have the topics like Indian polity, world history, Indian history, geography, and economics, civics, and we have many topics for that. So as I said, there are many topics for the GS1, and that's prelim. GS1 is now separated in the mains. Okay, and that is separated into GS4, and not all the topics are covered there. See, there are totally 20 topics in the GS1 of the prelims. As that is the optional exam, you need not to study a lot as we see for the mains, because it is the answer writing exam, and here your answer writing matters a lot, your presentation skills matters a lot. Okay, so the topics are same but they are divided, and not all the topics are taken. Okay, as I have said is that there are 20 topics and there are 4 papers, so like 3 topics, 4 topics, 1 topic is divided, which will see from that we can say that the basic books remain the same. There is not a lot to changes. As I said that the big difference between the old NCERTs and the new NCERTs, there is not a huge change. Yeah, and but here the thing is that it will affect you if you don't study. There it won't affect if you don't prefer the new one, old one, but here it will affect you. And the second one is all the complications on government scheme. You need to be very clear on this topic. See, because the time is different, right? There you write prelims at 1, and after some months you write the mains exam, so there is a gap. So there will be compilations on the government scheme, you need to be very very clear about that. Okay, so that is the thing you need to change while you are preparing for the prelims. And the most important is previous year papers, right? You need to do the previous year papers. Okay, and here if I say one more thing, that you need to be clear with the current affairs at that time. See, if you are preparing, as we write the prelims exam first and you make the notes of the current affairs, then those notes will not be that useful for your mains preparation. You need to make the other and the present current affairs. Okay, see, you need to, you will have the both the different current affairs for both exams. Okay, now we have completed the resource list and the must read topics and the must read books for the UPSC. And if you are not clear about this topic, if you have many doubts about this topic, so you need to watch our previous video, that is the exam pattern. Now why you need to watch that video? The reason behind it is, in that we have the clear cut idea how the exams will be conducted, and I have also discussed some important and basic topics for that exam. So you will be clear about that what you need to prepare. And this, in this video, I have suggested you some books and some topics what you need to read. So it will be very very helpful, or if you watch the previous video and if you know everything about the exam pattern of the UPSC, so you can directly watch as you are watching this video. It won't affect you a lot. You will not have doubts, I hope so. And if you have, you can comment below, I will reply you as soon as possible. And see guys, this is the end of the session. Thank you. I will like to share you one thing. Please subscribe to the STRATERGY YouTube channel if you are new to the channel. And if you want to demand any video on the any topic which is related to your UPSC exam, you can demand us in comment box or on mail. That is studyloverram@gmail.com. You need to be free to learn. Okay, stay tuned for more video guys. We are providing a wonderful content to you. And see, moving on, thank you for joining the session guys. We will meet soon, and we are planning to start our class 6 history, which will help you a lot in preparation. So we will start as soon as possible, and we are also trying to bring a video on the notes making. As we have done the notes making strategy, we will bring on the answer writing strategy. As I have said you that if we see about the UPSC point of view, in the mains exam the answer writing matters a lot. It matters a lot, because you need to be good enough to present your answer. Your handwriting should be very very neat, so it will help you to score as much as marks. See, if you see, if there are two persons, one knows a lot of knowledge and one knows to present. Okay, see, I can, without expecting anything, I can say that the second one who has the skills to present his answer, if he knows a little also, but if he has a skill to present his answer, he will for surely crack the UPSC exam. Because in the UPSC mains the presentation skills matters a lot. And if we see for the prelims, there the objective exam, so there nothing matters, just your knowledge matter. See, but knowledge is with both, but one knows to present and one doesn't know to present. So for sure we can say that the one who knows to present will crack the exam. So you need to be super duper ready for your UPSC exam, and we will bring the answer writing strategy for sure. We will bring, and as soon as possible we will bring. And guys, please subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell button to get the updates, because we are bringing a more informative videos for the UPSC exam. And guys, we will start about the class 6th to 12th, all the topics, history, geography, civics, economics, all we will discuss. As I said that economics is from class 9 to class 12th only, but from the class 6 we will discuss history, civics and the geography. And we will discuss some of the basic topics, like we will again discuss all the articles of the Indian Constitution. We will discuss daily 10 to 20 articles per day we will discuss. So you need not to remember all the articles. As I have said, is that most important articles of the Indian Constitution we have discussed, but we will discuss all the other articles, because you need to keep in mind, if you have a key point related to that also, you can write the answer if it is asked. It will be very very useful for you. And we will discuss some other advanced books also. and we are planning to start the daily current affairs, daily newspaper analysis of the Hindu, because it is a very useful for you. Okay guys, we will be doing everything possible for you. So guys, thank you for joining the session. Goodbye, see you again.